Welcome back to some more Red Dead Redemption 2 fun. Getting back at it. Getting back at it? No, something didn't come right back. I'm just gonna stop speaking. I'm just not even speaking English at this point. I don't even know what the hell my point was supposed to be there, but anyways, this is the third consecutive day that I have played Red Dead Redemption 2, and that's a rare thing. Parts 41, 40, and 39 were all kind of recorded consecutively to each other on 3 consecutive days. So it's so much easier to play when I know exactly what's going on. I don't have to spend all that time thinking, okay, well, what am I going to do next? And make this, big, crazy game plan. Been able to follow it rather easily. We are in the Saint Denis region right now. I saved in and around the saloon area there, the hotel-like saloon that's there. We have to eat, sleep, and take a bath while we're here first, but other than that, we're basically just doing the now 5 missions that have appeared in Saint Denis. 3 of them, I believe, are story-related, and 2 of them are stranger missions, but some of the bigger stranger missions, so I'm looking at Charles and Dutch Vanderland. There was interesting. Now the Professor mission is not there, because I had the 3 story missions, the Charles mission plus the Professor mission. I'm sure the Professor mission will show up, and now there's this stranger mission here too, so we have a lot to do. What I thought about doing was maybe splitting the next 2 videos into 2, so that one focuses on just doing the stranger side missions, and one that focuses on doing the main story missions. But again, it's too hard to say, well, this is exactly what we're going to do in a game like this, because things change all the time. That's what I'd like to do, and I think this one I might actually focus on some of the smaller stuff. Charles, Professor, and this stranger. That's not to say that these will not be interesting missions. Or maybe I should do the main story missions first to make money, like I said last time, so I can pay off my bounties, so that these stranger missions become a little bit easier for me. I definitely have a couple different options, but first, let's hit up the saloon. I have to make sure that that's the right saloon. It is. I hate being in Saint Denis to begin with. I feel like I've spent so much time here lately, and it's
for the foolish are beyond saving.
Kind of getting a little dry, a little old. Martha's more of a country guy. He doesn't want to be in a big city like Saint Denis. Here's this nutcase with that book that he's selling.
Don't be shy. I promise great riches in exchange for a book. Read this book, follow my simple guidelines, and opulence awaits.
Here we find ourselves back in Saint Denis. Sleeping in Saint Denis. Boy, oh boy, the city is like a magnet. Literally, I'm gonna get run over by the truck. It literally just keep getting me back, bringing me back.
Yeah, anyway.
I'll get cleaned up first.
Can I get another bloody drink over here? Where is Tom? It's too bad. It really is. Can somebody horsewhip him for me, please?
I see.
The love of all that is holy.
You arrange a bath? I need a wash.
Please, can you keep it down a bit, Lillian?
Shut up!
Yeah, okay.
Maybe I'll mix up the stranger missions and the main story missions. Like these two are so close to each other, you can kind of do them back to back. These two story missions were here first though, and then the Dutch one, so I kind of wanted to do those ones first. There's the professor mission. I'm really excited to do the professor mission, so why don't we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these two starting with the stranger. So then we'll do, so it'll be two of the side missions in a row, 2 story missions in a row, and then 1 of each. That's a good way to break it up, and I'm pretty close to the professor one. That's the one I've been looking forward to the most, this whole electric chair thing that's supposed to be happening. I'm sure that will be entertaining.
What does a dried-up old hag have to do to get drunk around here? Please, gentlemen, you're embarrassing yourselves. You're not even good.
I'm trying to get away from the city. You know, I was trying to hunt. I was trying to stay at camp, and we were in Rhodes a little bit, and I was like, yes, this is more of where I want to be. And then sure enough, 5, now 6 missions appear in the Saint Denis region. Like, good lord. Why not?
Sounds good.
In the last video, we made $90 through various side things, so I think these main story missions we're obviously going to be pulling jobs, so the payouts are going to be larger. You know, we're going to be robbing organizations and whatnot, companies, stores, trains, you name it. But that's not to say that these side missions don't give us some money too, which is why they're still very important to do.
I'm glad of this. It's been a hard few days.
Oh, interesting.
You still gotta do those side missions. Every dollar counts. What you doing down there, ma'am? I told you to run my arm. That's the wrong arm.
Might not even recognize yourself after this.
So how's it going?
Oh, you know, not much to fuss about.
Nice and clean. I haven't had to worry about really feeding or eating my horses. Feeding or cleaning my horses.
I'll have you looking dainty
because they've just been
soon.
dying. It's been a rotating door of horses lately, so. Oh.
Alright, think I'm good.
It's good for now. Thank you, ma'am.
Enjoy the rest of your
Arthur's
time
like,
here.
oh, that was a much needed bath. Having dead animal carcasses strewn over my shoulder. So now we'll go down, have a bite to eat, and then we'll sleep. And then change our clothes. I'm probably just gonna throw a jacket on top of. What an ugly hag. Holy Christ, did you see that? Good
Ready to
lord.
take on the world.
You hear they caught one of the laborers stealing wine from the church?
What's up, pal?
Had to buy
I'll have a
myself
drink.
Derringer for
I'll have a
walking
whiskey.
about.
Just
Things
give me
you
a
can
drink.
never
Love
get too
coming
careful
here and getting
anymore.
my whiskey.
Good for what else?
That's the road over there. What an deplorable human.
You ain't from around here, I'm guessing. I look around this place trying to work out who's really rich and who's just here trying to fix themselves to the rich. Like
Oh,
those
whiskey.
I don't
fish
need
who
to
ride
cast no
around on
aspersions,
turtles,
but-
cleaning their backs. All
When you're
for
thirsty,
no knickers, my
ain't
mother
nothing
used to
else,
say.
am I right?
She was English. May she rest in peace. Well, anyway,
Oh, I remember you. I hope you took my advice and forgot all about that matter that you were inquiring on when you were last in here.
For sure. I know when to leave something well alone.
Good. Well, let me know if you need anything. I don't like casting aspersions, but, for him, there's nothing else but to.
You know, nothing changes with the day of the week.
Yeah, that's that, I suppose.
Give me something to drink, anything.
Well, well.
one there. Nothing like a good beer.
Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before liquor, never been sicker. It's the motto that all should live by.
Care for another?
For a safe and pleasant drinking experience. What you got for food? I think I had, did I have the lobster or the prime rib last
Sick of North liberalism, he said.
I want the prime
Need some
rib.
food. Can I get a meal?
Thanks, pal.
Bonjour. Are you well?
As a server, though, I must say that your serving skills are not really up to par, bro. You didn't check on me once during that meal. You sat me at a table with somebody already sitting here. He picked his nose while I ate. I asked for a light beer, you gave me a dark beer. What a joke. Teehee. I'm walking upstairs for literally no reason. Just thought I would waste my time, your time, everybody's time, Arthur's time, gang's time.
He can ride off a cliff for all I care.
Ah, oui.
Take your time, take your time.
Eh bien.
I'd like a room, please.
I may have to change the policy on gun belting here. Some of these people nowadays, they don't know how to behave.
I kind of like the...
One man tried
This is
to
not my
steal a
favorite
bottle right
saloon, not
from my
really.
hand. Thank God
It's kind of
the car
uppity. I kind of like the one in, I guess it was Valentine? Is that the one I'm thinking of?
locked door.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. You should look out. Been some trouble around here. You stay safe, all right?
Take care, dear.
What time is it right now? 4:45. Let's get a long 14-hour sleep until the morning, and we will start fresh in the Saint Denis region tomorrow. We'll be well rested and ready to go. It's been a long time since I've been able to get Arthur down for rest like that, so... Like I said, we're just felt like wasting everybody's time. Alright. Professor time. Let's change our clothes first. I kind of don't mind the gloves, to be perfectly honest with you, no? We upgraded a bunch of our holsters and whatnot. Talisman's weird. I still only have that one satchel. Neckwear. No, it's the bandana that I like around the neck. That's better. Better than that neckerchief. And I think I might actually... Ooh, that's pretty cool for committing a crime. I like that. I'm gonna go gloves. We are putting a jacket on, so whoops. I like either the shotgun coat or the this one. I think I'm gonna go with the buckskin hunting jacket for now. I think I'm gonna change my pants to the ranch pants though for now.
Here.
I didn't also change my boots. I forgot. I'm not too confident in my pants too. I just want something like normal, like maybe a black pair or something. Shut up. Let's just go barefoot. No. So I decided to go with blue jeans. That's about the most normal option. Preacher's boots, Preacher's Pride boots, Workman's boots. I really liked these ones. That's why I picked them out last time. Let's keep them. It actually kind of matches my my jacket a little bit. No, it's not too loud, is it? Whatever.
Thank you.
Damn it to hell. Who doesn't want to own a palace, employ countless servants, and rule over their own kingdom?
Come on, boy.
Now you can. As thanks to
move out of the way?
You'll be extremely rich. This is what America was made for. The chance for the cream to rise to the top.
Alms for the blind. One there. Do you have anything spare for a blind?
God, this horse is so temperamental. I miss Epona and Ab and the rest of the crew. Alright, you can see there's already some spectators here for the electric chair. Hopefully we're here on time, not too late. Just about 9 o'clock in the morning, perfect. Perfect time to show him. Here we go.
Welcome one, welcome all to this excellent demonstration of my most marvelous machine, the Humane Electric Ending Facilitator. A chair so powerful. There. You're going to be in a better place. Stay calm. Breathe deep and repent, for you will be moved to a better realm. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the calm removal of this man's existence. Incredible! He's nearly dead. So humane.
Good God, that is not an easy thing to watch.
His life may have been troubled, but his passing is peaceful.
Oh, wow.
Somebody shoot me, please.
I have to shoot McDaniels to take him out of his misery.
Don't seem overly humane to me.
I think it's mighty fine.
Oh, God, no.
Help! Anybody!
That fella must have gotten kicked in the head or something.
Stay away.
So, I ended up shooting McDaniels. Obviously, he was still alive because that crime counted as murder. So, now in the process, it looks like Professor Bell got a taste of his own medicine and died. It's just one of those classic, ironic rockstar missions. You've got the invention of the electric chair by Professor Bell and all of the work we did to help him. I guess we kind of aided in all of that, though, which is not the greatest thing. Arthur Morgan helped to invent the electric chair, but it's ironic in the way that it's what is it, the Humane Ending Machine or something like that, as if. You saw how much agony McDaniels was in. McDaniels was obviously the criminal that I got for them to test the electric chair on. That went pretty well, though. So far, I've gotten away from the cops. I figured it would probably be easier to get away on foot than compared to horse, because then they're going to send horses after you, and quicker you can get away and find better hiding spots when you're on foot. So I definitely want to conquer this next stranger mission up here, but for the time being, I have to get the heat off of me. Somebody passes by with a horse, I'll be okay. My horse is back in St. Denis, which of course kind of sucks. Oh, there's somebody coming. I don't understand how that can be considered murder when he was already sentenced to death and was dying on the electric chair. What I did was more humane than what they were all witnessing. sad. So my bounty is going to go up once again to now just over $650. On to the next stranger mission. Do you think my horse is within range? It is within range. Wow, that's a shocker. One thing about being in Saint Denis and the wilderness around it is that you always have to be careful of other wildlife around you. It's not something that was much of a concern in New Hanover and West Elizabeth, but here in Lemoyne, the terrain is so rugged and swampy, and you gotta watch for poisonous snakes and alligators and different types of deadly animals. They'll get ya. Is that him? Oh, speaking of going into a swamp, just after a bath too. I'm surprised they don't have checkpoints at all the entrances to Saint Denis and are trying to catch me that way. I'm surprised it hasn't come to that. Checking everybody that comes in and out of Saint Denis. So this is just a new stranger mission. This is not somebody that we've met before. This is actually a building that we've never been to before. It says it's a restaurant, but it's really on the northern edge, kind of Saint Denis. There's still some homes up on this part of Saint Denis up here. This is all really Saint Denis jurisdiction, all the way up to here. This is just more like suburban Saint Denis, kind of outside the big city, like Scarborough would be to Toronto. If you feel me. Somewhere around here there is a stranger that we have to meet.
Enfin bref.
Hey there, mister.
Hello.
Whoops.
How are you today?
Yeah, all right, I have to say.
Excellent.
So, how are you?
It's got to be in this little greenhouse here, whatever this is.
One moment, please. This is extremely delicate.
The hell?
Hey.
There. Ah, wonderful. Algernon Wasp, purveyor of the exotic and the exquisite. Enchanté.
Tacitus Kilgore.
How can I help you? May I interest you in a hat, perhaps? How about a nymph? I import them from Brussels. The idiots in this town all want Italian nymphs, but the Italians make the coarsest of marble. I mean, quite frankly, the Baroque is an abomination. Belgium. Now that is a land for the connoisseur.
Oh, yes. Yeah, as I always say. But, you know, I'm not really a nymph kind of man.
Oh, of course, too ephemeral. You want something, more tangible, more gothic. I also make corsets. Would you like a corset? I always wear one.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I ride a lot of horses. The whalebone might stick in.
Well, a cup of tea.
Sure.
And what is it you do, Mr. Kilgore? Are you a gentleman of leisure? An aesthete? An artist?
I suppose I'm kind of an adventurer.
Ha! Yes, of course you are. Here, be careful with the china. Sir, it is French.
Not Belgian?
No. They are Philistines in that area, not to be trusted. Youth, eternally preserved in marble, is more their specialty. I fear China will always elude them. Now, why are you here exactly?
I don't know.
You're an adventurer, a wanderer, a lost soul cast out from heaven?
Sure.
Well, I do pay exceptionally well for certain objects needed for my art.
You do?
I do. Exceptionally well.
Well, what do you need?
Let's see. Right now, I have a couple of commissions. I need at least 15 egret plumes. Good ones, obviously. I also need 15 assorted orchids. Here's a list.
Okay. I will see what I can do. Thanks for the tea.
Thank you, Tacitus. It'll be very worth your while.
A bag of flour from the general.
All right, Tacitus Kilgore. That name has come up before in this game as kind of like a joke name, but I can't remember exactly where from before. But pretty funny when Arthur referred to himself as Tacitus Kilgore, and this guy's name is Algernon Wasp. Like, Jesus Christ. A fashion designer and collector of exotic flora and fauna asks for assistance in tracking down some rare items for several commissions. I had a feeling this was going to be a collecting mission based on all of the art he had around. I thought maybe we'd have to go find like specific art pieces and mail them to him, as per some of the other collecting side quests that we've seen so far. Right now it's just going to be something that I put on the back burner, but it is something else for us to do and something that I will definitely try and do. He wants 30 exotic items collected. Now, supposedly there's icons or something of the such on my map. Am I wrong? I am very wrong. So I'm not quite sure how you would tackle something like that. Like, where would you even start for something like that? Five of 5 little egret plumes, 5 of 5 reddish egret plumes, 5 of 5 snowy egret plumes, 15 of 15 Lady of the Night orchids. Jesus. So yeah, that's definitely a back burner mission, along with the legendary fish, the dinosaur bones, the hunting. Pretty much all of that stuff is really on the back burner for the time being. That's alright. Alright, let's do one main story mission. We'll do this Josiah Trelawney mission here, and then when we start next time, we have 1, 2, and 3. We've done 3 here, and then we'll do 3 going into the next one. But we won't have to really do any of the upkeep stuff to start next time, because we've already really done a good job of taking care of ourselves these last couple of days. So I've eaten really well. I've had about 2 bowls of stew, and then I had the prime rib. I've bathed a couple times in the last few videos. I've slept well. I'm coming off a 14-hour sleep, so
okay.
I'm sure, actually, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm sure if we pull up our player stats here, we are actually up to average weight now, which is something that I've really struggled with in this game for a while. We have been underweight for the vast majority of our playthrough so far. Another interesting thing to note is that we now have increased honor. You can see that. I think that honor has changed a little bit. I guess that's what that official name of that bar at the bottom that comes up is your honor bar, right? And then we're obviously more honorable than not. So check out my cores real quick. We're doing good. How's my current horse doing? Still level 1 bonding. Clean and calm. That's all I care about. So this might actually be a pretty big main story mission. That wouldn't really surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if we're pulling a job right now. This stranger mission here is probably going to be a slightly smaller mission. Typically, I find that the size of the mission, like what's involved, sometimes is based on the size of the circle. I don't know if that correlation is true, but anyways, I don't think that one's going to be all that bad. A Dutch one will probably be a big one like this Trelawney one.
What's your problem? Whoa there!
always tip. Rob,
I trust that.
Not the first time.
Ah, there you are, dear boy.
Yes, here I am.
Well, we're going to need to get you smartened up a bit.
Why?
Well, you can't play at the tables on a Lannahechee riverboat looking like this.
You can't?
Not if you want to fit in so well that no one will realize you're there to rob the place. Now, come on.
Are we still doing that?
Of course. We're going to fix you up so fine no one will notice a thing.
Hello, can I help you, gentlemen?
Yes, my friend here is in need of a new suit. We are playing on the riverboat this evening.
Excellent. Well, you'll find all my inventory in the catalog here.
Monsieur.
Make this gentleman look like the Duke he really is. It was the English's fault his grandfather had to emigrate. A bitter and jealous people. You can see the aristocrat in his profile. The heavy brow from all the inbreeding.
Might I suggest the fine three-piece town suit, sir? Perfect for the occasion, I'd say.
Okay, so it looks like I'm only able to buy the one suit here. It looks like we have to purchase this one, not a whole lot of choice, but I'm totally cool with that, so... We get another nice outfit. I know we just changed, but all we really did was throw a jacket on top of the shirt that we were already wearing. Now we have something nice and new to wear, which is pretty cool, so...
Come on, let's get you to the barber.
Sure.
And it was
Good luck
the
tonight,
barber.
gentlemen.
Thank you. The barber. What?
Herr Strauss has scoped the whole thing out. It's quite ingenious, actually.
What is?
The action he has planned. Indeed, it's not much of an action at all. You play cards and win. And you're going to bet very big and flamboyantly while you win. And everyone's going to think you're some new money from the oil fields come to lay it on thick and drunk. All the while, Herr Strauss will be signaling you in your line of sight. When you bust the place, they'll take you upstairs to pay you off. And that is when Javier comes in, and you take whatever you want.
You don't think they might see an armed Mexican coming into the safe with me?
Sure, they might, but perhaps not. You will see.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, don't be so jaded. We both know this is just the kind of innocent fun you thrive on.
Well, after the past couple of months, armed robbery don't seem such an innocent pastime.
No, but we, you, all of us, will be done here soon.
That's what everybody keeps saying. That's what Dutch keeps saying. We don't know that for sure. These jobs might be okay money. We don't know, though. And every time we do a job, we risk getting caught.
My good man, could you smarten up my dear hick friend here?
We need to make one really good, strong plan to rob a really, really rich place and make off with a bunch of money to set us up for life and then get the hell out of Dodge. So we're back at the barber. I was at the barber, I don't know, maybe 10 parts ago. It was actually a little while ago, so why not? I was actually thinking of coming again soon, so now's our chance.
Has made himself a fortune in the oil fields and learned himself not a lick of manners or gentlemanly deportment.
Well, very good, sir.
No, it's not good. Not good at all. Not if they're going to let him play big at the tables tonight. Make him look like a prince, sir.
We can cut it back down to just the one, which would look like that. That cuts it nice and short again. Right now it's at this length. You can see it's grown quite a bit since we last cut it, because I think I cut it all the way down to number 1. So I am going to cut it back down to number 1 though. Give it a quick clip, and then we also want to take care of our facial hair. Extra clean shaven. Ooh, this is probably what we have to do for the boat tonight. Wow, for the first time in a while, I'm going to be completely clean shaven. That's insane. That's the normal clean shaven. That's the extra clean shaven. You can see the difference. Definitely closer to the skin. I don't think they're going to let us do anything else. I think I had just the mustache for a while, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. And then I changed it and had more of like the beard type. But now we're going to go extra clean shaven. And now we have to wait for it all to grow back. Damn, is this even the same Arthur Morgan?
Smart. Come on, let's get to the docks.
I've arranged some transportation for us.
I do agree, though, that Arthur Morgan, man, what a handsome dude. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Holy. He is rocking that suit.
George, to the Grand Corrigan, please.
Grand Corrigan, sir.
Well, look at you. From Toad to Prince.
Yeah, this is a bit much, ain't it? The coach?
We can't whinny up there on horses like a bunch of countrified yokels. You're brash oil man. Money to burn. Which reminds me, no shuffling and mumbling. Puff your chest out. Get outside yourself.
Yeah, all right. St. Hamlet. So, who's a mark? Are you all right, by the way, driver?
Oh, yes, don't worry. George and I go way back. It's a man called Desmond Blythe. Made a fortune in hosiery of all things. Likes to play fast and always keeps some extra collateral in the safe upstairs.
So, if Strauss is sitting behind him, how does he know what cards I got?
He won't. But the dealer has recently become a very good friend of mine.
Another one.
Don't worry, Arthur. We're all the authors of our own good fortune. He'll make sure you get the right cards.
What could possibly go wrong?
Indeed.
Hope God never see that fella again.
And what money am I playing with?
Don't worry. That has all been arranged. Your chips will be waiting for you.
Ah, there she is. Come on.
Okay.
Arthur, leave any weaponry here. They'll search us when we get on. George, we'll collect these from you later.
Very good, sir.
Thank you, George.
Good luck, sir.
Now remember what I said, Arthur. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Yes, believe me, I heard every word.
Watch Strauss, listen to the dealer, and this should be a very lucky night.
Damn, so we could end up getting a good payout right here.
Gentlemen,
and I tried.
Wonderful to see you.
I tried to play poker recently in one of our recent vids, but it didn't go so well for me. That was just at a poker game going on at the saloon that we were just at in Saint Denis. Didn't go so well for me. I had a feeling one of the main story missions might have us play a game of poker, but one that's kind of rigged where we win big. I don't think it's going to go quite as smooth as what Josiah Trelawney is predicting right now, but he wants me to play, and he's obviously got some friends in high places. The driver of that coach, for example, and the dealer on this poker table is his friend, so he is going to be dealing me like good cards, and it's my job to pay out high, bet as much money as possible, get a high pot, and try and win some money here. But then when we go to collect our winnings, then we're going to rob them and try and take even more money. So it's kind of like going to be a two-step mission here, I think.
Remember this pair of boys we met in New York? Come on, Champagne is on dear old Arthur. He's rich as can be and feeling luckier than a turkey that survived Thanksgiving.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello,
Okay.
dear boy. Come on, let's head aboard. Drinks on Arthur. Champagne.
I hate being stripped of my weapons, though. I freaking hate it. The enemies are still allowed to have them.
Patrons to hand over their guns.
Good
So if things go south, it's a very one-sided battle.
Okay.
You seem unsure.
Robbing a heavily armed riverboat without a gun tends to bring out the self-doubt in me.
These people are virtually idiots. This is simple stuff.
Now have a good time, but don't lose too much money or your wife is going to kill me.
Whatever you say.
Now where can I get a coffee?
Strauss knows the hands that will be dealt. Follow his instructions while playing poker. So first, sit at the poker
join
table.
a game, sir.
Are you joining us?
There's a game right here with an open chair.
Good evening, gentlemen.
One that we have to
Arthur
play.
Callahan. Sorry I'm late. I had some unfinished business at the bar.
Desmond Blythe. Evening. Not to worry. Welcome to the game, Mr. Callahan. Okay, gentlemen, let's play.
I hope you're a player. Been too many cowards at these tables recently. Nothing less dignified than a man afraid to lose a little money.
Look at this! Chips already stacked up, waiting for me. I like this joint already.
We aim to please, sir.
So, how are we all faring?
Some better than others.
If we all fared the same in life now, where would the fun be?
Quiet.
So I've got 9 Jack, and we can look at Strauss here. I'm just taking a second. He will signal to us. He's shaking his head no, so we fold.
Title, but yes, you should have.
Call.
One of the guys at the table has $300. We could get $500 just from this game, probably. There's the cards.
Okay,
Don't think I really had anything there.
We'll see about that.
Wow, $128 pot already. This is the high stakes poker game that I've been looking for. Oh, we have another all-in now, a $200 pot in $18.99. That's a lot of money.
Mr. Blythe wins with 3 queens.
Nice.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I guess it's just you and me now, friend.
Yes, it is.
Time to see if you're really the man you seem to think you are.
Likewise, Mr. Blythe.
So, what business are you in, Mr. Callahan?
I'm an oil man, for my sins.
Funny. I haven't heard of you.
Oh, you will. You know, I thought about getting into hosiery, but I just look better in a suit.
I would stick to oil, Mr. Callahan. I don't think you have a future on the stage.
You sound just like my wife. I'll, raise.
Time to put your money where your mouth is, Mr. Callahan.
I like a confident man, Mr. Blythe. Raise.
All that. Sorry to do this to you, but I have no choice. All in.
Damn, Strauss is signaling to keep betting. There's the community cards. I have a pair of queens right now, but there's also
whenever you're ready, sir.
A jack of clubs, and a 10 of spades, so I could have a potential straight. He wants me to continue going. I'm gonna call. It's a $400 pot right now.
Interesting.
He has a pair of jacks. I have a pair of queens. King.
Shit. Shit.
Yes.
I guess my luck held. Is that you done?
Done?
Bust. Or, you got something else to play with?
Meaning?
Well, I heard there was some big boys on this boat. Maybe that's not you. No offense.
Sit your hillbilly ass down.
Why?
I got a watch.
Look at you.
An expensive one. Real fine. Swiss. A Reutlinger, no less. It's in the safe upstairs. It's worth more than you.
Okay. I trust you.
Now play.
As you wish.
So, you must know Leviticus Cornwall, big oil man like you.
Oh, we know
Of course,
Leviticus
we
Cornwall.
crossed paths. I was fortunate enough to tour a little operation heads up in New Hanover.
My cards. Damn, Parrot Kings, keep them coming, dealer.
100% all in, Mr. Callahan.
He goes all in at $500.
Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Strauss wants me to continue betting. I'm going all in.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Pair of kings.
Very good, but not good enough.
Oh, he's got a pair of aces.
Shit.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yes, you little beauty.
Hard lines, Mr. Blythe. Mr. Callahan wins with an ace-high diamond flush.
God damn you!
Ace-high diamond
offense.
flush.
None taken.
Well played,
Wow.
sir.
Unlucky, Desmond.
Now, forgive my lack of discretion, but where might I find this watch?
It's upstairs. Shall we go and have a look?
Why not?
Gentlemen.
Please, cash these out for me.
I started last week.
Good. Sure. Perhaps you could escort us up to the office.
Yes, of course, sir.
Thank you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Come with me, sir. You're having quite the night.
Yeah, so far.
I cannot believe someone gave a greaser a job.
We live in strange times.
Personally, I wouldn't trust one with a gun, but fear not. I've got my own little lawgiver right here.
Very good.
Next, we'll be hiring Negroes.
I know.
I think you're going to like this watch, sir. I saw it earlier, and it really is a handsome piece. Foreign made, but you can't have everything.
Indeed.
It's not like Mr. Blythe to leave here down.
I'm sure he can afford it.
Well, here we are. Just give me 1 second, sir.
Of course, take your time. Don't reach for that gun.
Take his gun, Arthur.
I guess you were right. Only an idiot would give a greaser a gun.
Idiot, huh?
Oh, shit! Let's hope no one heard that. Quick, clear the safe. Let's get out of here. Can't believe that asshole had another gun.
The view in here is looking pretty good.
How much is there?
Must be a few thousand, plus the watch.
Nice. Now let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go meet the others.
Sure.
I reckon we've only got a few minutes to get out of here.
If we're lucky.
Was that a gunshot?
It sounded like one. Come on.
And how exactly are we getting out of here?
I ain't too sure. This is what tends to happen when you leave Trelawney in charge of planning. Oh, garnish no meat. Probably involve us dressing up as dancing girls and canning off the side. Nice uniform, by the way.
Thanks. Give anyone a job these days. Anyway, we shouldn't give ourselves away till we know we need to. Maybe we could still blend into the crowd when it all goes crazy.
Which it surely will. To the bar, senor!
I hope you had fun, sir.
At the time of my life. You boys sure know how to put on a show.
That's wonderful. Ah, look, there's your friend.
No, sir, my friend is not a noble cheat, and I beg you to take back the insinuation.
There he is.
Now, don't be a sore loser, friend.
There's something I don't like about the pair of you.
There's plenty I don't like about you, but I have the good manners to keep my mouth shut.
There he is! Shoot that man! Come on, Arthur! We gotta get out of here!
You're gonna die here!
Oh, shit!
Ah!
Bitch, got me.
Come on, boy! How do you suggest?
I don't know. I don't know. This ain't my show. Silly me. I clean forgot to bring my gun.
Happy now, you son of a bitch! Let's get out of here, Arthur! Are you coming? Let's go! What are you doing back there? Come on! Arthur, come on! We gotta go! Damn it! We gotta go! Come on! You won't make it out alive! Oh, for Christ's sake!
Damn, swimming back to shore. That's one hell of a getaway. I had a feeling they'd be suspicious because we were all of a sudden 3 games we were winning like $1,000.
So, how much did we get?
A few thousand, I think. Pretty good.
Yes, indeed.
And this watch, apparently it's worth a bunch. Swiss, a Reutlinger or something?
Nice watch. Yes, it's a Reutlinger, all right.
We'll give it back then. All right, come on, let's get out of here.
Riverboat Road. Read all about it.
So the total take was $6,000. The gang share of that is $3,000. It's going to go to multiple different places. My personal share of that money, though, was $750. I officially have enough money to go pay off my bounty. And I cannot wait to do that. I'm going to do that and then save and quit. And next time we have these 3 missions at the south end of Saint Denis with not a whole lot else to do. I don't think I'm going to do the hunting or the fishing just yet. Still a bit too soon from when we did it last. Maybe I'll go fishing next time I do one of those 2 things though. But I won't be doing that in the next video. The home robbery at Strawberry, that's too far. The ghost and the side stuff at camp. I mean, we're in Saint Denis. We'll just tackle this stuff. That's all that we will basically be doing in the next video. So that should be a good one too. That was one hell of a fun and unique mission. I like that it took us out of Saint Denis and gave us a slightly different setting for a little bit. I think that that's important to keep it fresh. That riverboat was nice. You could see right off the side, you could see the lit up city of Saint Denis. So this is not where I'm going. This is gonna feel so good to actually pay off my $650 bounty so that I don't have bounty hunters chasing me across the freaking country. It'd be nice if I could find the front door though. I don't think I've ever been in the Saint Denis train station, and of course I'm infamous around here. I'd like to pay my bounty, please. In Lemoyne, $650. So I don't have to worry about that anymore, which is really unbelievable. It's been a long time since I have had no active bounties against me. So it's going to make doing everything, including hunting and fishing and all that good stuff, so much easier. It is going to be so much freaking easier.
Thank you. Really.
Oh man, and we still have $232 left over, and I know Dutch wants us to rob something, so that's not the last of the money-making missions. There's more than likely going to be a lot more of those ones to come. I can't believe we finally paid off that bounty. Thank you, Trelawney, for all the planning and all of the success. That puts us another 1% through the game, so we move from 50% through the game to 51% even through the game. We finish exactly 1% in this hour. Not a bad playthrough at all. That's going to be it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on all of the videos, and I will see you on the other side.